everyone. I am from Fife, on at Fife Libraries, and today we have got a bit of an Easter craft going on. So why don't you find yourself a cosy corner like this and we can all join in and make some Easter egg decorating together. Now, you might need to pause on the film for a wee second to see what items we're going to need. And make sure, boys and girls, that you get a grown-up to help you. So you'll maybe need a pair of scissors. You'll maybe need some glue or a glue stick. Sellotape might be handy. Anything that you've got to hand. So remember, you've got to be imaginative and creative with what you use. We've got some coloured pens. Or if you prefer, you could use some paint. So again, you don't need to worry. You can use anything that you've got lying about the house. Now then, I'm going to put my items to the side and I'm going to use what paper. So these are stick-it notes that you could use for hands, feet or arms. We have got some wee sticky things, but again, you might not have that. You might have wee googly eyes, but everything can be drawn on. We have also got some string, so you might need to go a bit rummaging and digging to see what you can find. And this is what we want to make, everyone. An egg like this. You can make a whole family and you can boil up some eggs, but remember, you will need a grown-up to be safe, remember. And we've got 4 boiled eggs here that we can decorate today. You can put them in a wee egg carton and you can have a family of them. So remember, it doesn't matter if you don't have googly eyes because you can draw everything on. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with my first egg. And I'm going to draw on some eyes. You could have them as big as you like, as small as you like. You can, in fact, I'm going to make a big spotty Easter egg. See if you look in the background, this might give you some ideas. We've got an egg over by Bunny here and it's very spotty. So this is grand because let's make our spotty eggs. And then do you know what? You could enjoy having fun rolling these down a hill as well, couldn't you? Well, we'll do some green as well, boys and girls. Now then, you can be imaginative with your Easter crafts. You could do anything that you like. And see if you don't have a boiled egg, then let's not worry. Because let's put the spotty egg with our wee friend over here. Please don't worry if you don't have a boiled egg. See if you get some paper. Now you could use a cereal, the back of a cereal box. And you want to draw. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Do you know what? It really doesn't matter. And you can cut out quite a few. And do you know what you could do? You could do some Easter bunting. Now, see if you've got a bit of ribbon lying about. Oh! Imagine how pretty this would look if you had some Easter bunting. So, will we maybe decorate one of these? And again, look, we can have lots of fun, boys and girls. You can do a zigzaggy pattern, can't we? And we can do some little curly, can you see that? There we go. Now then, do you know what I'm going to do with this one? I'm going to draw in some eyes, and I happen to have some googly eyes here. But do you know what? Let's do this and see if it works. Glue some eyes on. I'll show you this in a wee second. So there's our eyes. Can you see that, everyone? We've made a spotty egg. And I'm going to call, what can we name this egg over here? Well, we'll call her, we've got a dotty egg. And this could maybe be Maya egg. So you can make up names for these as well, couldn't you? Now then, let's see. Now, if you wanted, I'm going to use some of these stick-it notes to see if I could put some arms on. We'll do some arms. What would this look like? You could stick them on. Look at that. So now we've got an egg with some hands. Okay. Now, I'm going to pop that there a wee second. Now, you might find that you've got a wee craft box at home. So I've got some paper here. So you can cut out your shape and you could make lovely colourful eggs. You could use any scrap paper. Do you know what? You could even use an old magazine. You could use, what else could we use, boys and girls? Cereal boxes, an empty box that maybe a parcel's come in. So you've not to worry if you don't have some of the things that I've got here today, because you can be imaginative. I'm going to put on the nose of this egg. I've got a wee crystal nose here. So I've popped on a wee blue crystal nose. There we go. Now then, I think I have even got some paint and a paintbrush, and if you wanted to, and if you've got a grown-up, you could paint an egg instead. So this is really good fun. You might even have some pom-poms, and you could make a wee bunny like what I've got in the corner here, and you could make the ears to go on. So will we quickly do that? We could make some ears. You could use anything that you've got to hand. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you're not able to draw very well, because it doesn't really matter. We're just having fun together, everyone, aren't we? So let's cut this out. And remember, if you're cutting anything out, you always want to make sure that you've got a grown-up to hand. Now then, I think, see while you're busy doing your eggs, you might want to pause this wee video, because I think it would be a good idea to do some counting. Do you know what we could count in this video? If you look, we have got an array of lovely, what could we count? We've got bunnies that we can count. We have also got Easter chicks that you can count. We have got flowers and spots. So I think you should pause this video and see how many different things that you can find. Chicks, bunnies, eggs, flowers. Did I say that one? Is there any butterflies perhaps? Anything Easter and spring like? Or Mr. Bunny in the corner here's got a lovely bow. So you can get really imaginative with everything. You could try and make a bow if you had any ribbon. You could do anything. I think across here I would like to see some bunting. And all you would need to do is pop a wee hole in your Easter eggs like this. So I'm going to get the ones that I've done earlier. And remember, anything that you can't do, always ask for a grown-up for help. Okay. And it's up to you how you want to decorate using whatever you've got to hand. You could use ribbon, you could use string, you might have some wool, anything really that you've got to hand. I'm trying to think what else you could use, or if you've got maybe an old bead set or anything like that. Is this too big to pop through? So you could see like that, you could end up, so there's a bit like that. You could pop it through. Okay. And remember, if you don't have boiled eggs, then you can make your own eggs like that. And then, boys and girls, you've got to have fun making them. And then you would have some Easter bunting. You could put it in your room. You could put it in the dining room. Or you could put it over a basket like that. Now then, I think I'm going to carry on doing some of my Easter eggs. And I hope, boys and girls, you've had fun with our little Easter craft this morning. Okay, and we'll see you again very soon.